Hello there, you guys. So today we're going to be doing the BITE Agave DIY Lip Mask. I have a full review on this, and I told you guys that I do feel you can DIY this with other things. You do not have to go out and spend the money on this. I have a full video on that, and I will leave my full review of this video down below for you guys to go check out. So what are some products that you're going to need? You're going to need a base, and I'm just going to do simple old petroleum jelly. You can use Vaseline, which is pretty much the same thing. You can use also lanolin, but I just got Vaseline just to make it simple because Vaseline or petroleum jelly is what everybody has in their lovely collection usually. We have here some vitamin E oil, okay, and we have some coconut oil. We're going to make this a really hydrating, okay, lip mask. Some almond oil. And then we're going to have some, of course, Shea Butter. Oh, I forgot something. We are going to be using some castor oil, okay? Because castor oil is in the mix for the bite. And I wanted to make it as close as possible to the recipe, okay? But this is totally up to you. You can DIY this any which way you choose. You can be really creative, add some things, take some things away. So this is very customizable. I don't think just because what I have here is what you have to follow. You can replace shea butter with maybe cocoa butter, you know, like you can just do different things. So, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put it into this little jar here, just a simple little lip gloss or lip balm jar. This is going to be, I'm going to work with all solids on this bad boy. So I'm not going to be melting anything down. I am going to keep everything solid. And the reason why is because the BITE Cosmetics lip treatment is a very thick formula. So it's not a lot of like waterness, or it's not very liquidy. So I want to keep everything solid. Now this jar is really little, so we're going to try to make as little as possible. I'm not going to go overboard with the ingredients because yeah, and this is probably the worst thing to mix it in because this is a huge glass jar, but this is the only jar that I have that I usually mix everything into. So I kind of wanted to just keep it on that same spectrum, but I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of shea butter. And what I'm going to do, let me make sure you guys can see. Let me zoom you guys in properly. Hold on. So you guys can fully see what I'm doing here. This is going to get a tad bit tricky, but this is where my mixing skills are going to come in to play. All right, so let's see. Oh yeah, this is going to be tricky. Because I should have, this is going to be tricky. Well, you guys can see me struggle with a DIY for the first or second or third time. So, wait a minute. Hold on. So it's mixing very well. We're getting a Vaseline mix. Hold on, where's my spatula? Okay, this is interesting. Okay, change of plans. We're going to move to a smaller jar. Okay, and we're going to use a smaller spatula because what I was using before was not working. All right, so we have a mixture of the Vaseline and the shea butter in here. You know, you can see that right there, and it's really thick. Like those two together are quite thick, and there's not a lot of mixing that I had to do with these two. I just kind of whipped them together, and they're really thick. So now I'm going to add a little bit of my oils. I eyeball everything. Once again, I do not have a specific formulation when I do my DIYs. I go with the flow. I put a little bit of drop of this, a little bit of drop of that, and we hope for the best. That is just how I've always been with my projects or with my DIYs, and that's the reason why. Oh shit, that's too much. Okay, well, that's another reason why you should probably measure it out, but we are going to be okay. All right, we're going to figure this out. We are going to figure this out, okay? We don't have a choice. We're already too far in. Oh gosh, if I can open up this coconut oil though. Gosh, Trader Joe's, how do you close? Oh my goodness, I don't even think I can get this open. So coconut oil is out because I can't open up the dang jar. Oh my goodness, it looks like eggs. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to like mix this up. I added a lot of castor oil. Didn't really mean to add that much castor oil because now we're like looking like eggs over here, but it's okay because this is DIY. So if you want to add a whole bunch of castor oil, get castor oil friendly, okay? Don't be ashamed. There is no need to be. It's starting to look a little bit more together. You guys ever had cream of wheat with too much butter? That's what that looked like. Cream of wheat with too much butter. So let's go ahead and let's pot this bad boy. Come on, focus. So we're just gonna pot it right into here. And you see how it still is a very thick consistency? But it's a little bit, it's not that much, but I think we're onto something here, okay? So let me show you guys what the consistency of it looks like on the back of my hand, and then we'll jump into showing you what it looks like on my actual lip. So this is what it looks like. It's definitely not as thick as the BITE Cosmetics, but it is still very moisturizing and very smooth and gives you a little bit of shine. So let's try this bad boy out on our lips. Well, this is a very flattering angle. It's like the camera picks up like every, okay, anyways. So we're gonna take our lovely lip balm or lip mask. Okay. Okay, so really quickly, let's talk about my first initial thoughts on using this. Actually, I'm gonna come back and do a follow-up, but just my initial thoughts on it. It's moisturizing. I mean, it's very moisturizing. You have a whole bunch of moisturizing benefits in it, but because you have that petroleum jelly as well, I'm wondering if we're still gonna have that effect of where it just coats the skin and not really moisturize the lips. But this is a nice DIY. Like, this actually isn't bad at all. Like, I'm actually very shocked by how it came out. It was definitely fun to make, I will tell you that, and you guys watched me go through a little bit of a struggle with it, but that's the whole point of DIY. You mix things, you figure things out, you like it, you hate it, but I actually really do like this. And so I'm gonna actually wear this tonight. I have to actually cleanse my makeup off and everything like that, but I'm gonna reapply it after I do all that, and I'm gonna see how I feel about this overnight. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and I'm gonna check in with you guys, and we're gonna do a full talk about this DIY BITE Agave Lip Balm. Your style, okay? All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, hello you guys, your girl EuniyceMari, and I'm back for a follow-up with the DIY lip balm or DIY lip mask. It is a couple of days later. Time has gotten away from me, but I wanted to round off this video and let you guys know my opinions on the DIY. It was moisturizing. I mean, when I woke up in the morning, my lips still felt great, still felt moisturized. I would definitely probably add more shea butter, less Vaseline. I think that ratio works better for me because, you know, I put down shea butter first usually, and then I put on my lip mask. But I will actually tweak this a little bit more and put more of the shea butter in it. But I think because I added a lot of castor oil, that also added to the moisture, and the almond oil and the vitamin E oil, all that really just came together and really added to this product. So I do like the fact that I was able to make my own DIY lip balm. I highly recommend it. If you have some oils, butters, Vaseline, or whatever you feel comfortable with using in your cabinet, go get it, mix a little bit of it up, put it on those lips at night or throughout your day, and it is a great way to moisturize your lips and save a little bit of money. Okay, you don't have to be expensive when it comes to the world of beauty. You don't have to be expensive when it comes to caring for yourself. I'm really excited about this DIY. I love doing DIYs for you guys and just making beauty a lot easier, because how I started off, a little bit of a backstory before I end this video, is that, you know, I started off with just using raw materials, mixing them up and putting them on my face and putting them in my hair and just really trying to figure out what worked for me. And that is how I came across Body Care by Eunice. So DIYs are very close to my heart because this is how I figured out what worked for me, and this is how I'm able to make products and sell them to you guys and to help you guys out with your skin concerns. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. This is your girl EuniyceMari. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in a later video. Bye.